So today we are going to use this incredible moon incense piece. Hey everyone, it's Squdge here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. If you are new here, hi. If you're existing, welcome back. I hope you are having a great start to the new year. Today I got through this incredible mould it's a 3-piece mould, and I'm so excited by that. This is just absolutely brilliant because it has 3 different designs in the one. So these are incense holders. So you'll have the little slot for your incense, and then it hangs over and it falls on. We have a plain one, we have one with the moon phases, and we have one with these stars. We're going to start with the moon phases one. I'm going to fill those in white with possibly a glow in the dark tint to it, I think, maybe, yes, we'll see. And then I think we'll do a black galaxy style background, maybe just sort of black, blue and purple mixed together or something like that, or maybe just plain black. I will decide how I feel as we go. I hope you enjoy.
Okay, so I'm going to use the Resin 8 Opaque White to do the moons. I absolutely adore this. It's a beautiful white colour, and a little bit goes a long way. It's great for making waves as well. So I'm going to use this to fill in my moons. So first of all, I'm just going to sort of dot an amount in each of the gaps. And the middle sections were nice and easy to do. As we got closer to the end and the moons got thinner and thinner into sort of more of a slither, then I had to switch tools because this one didn't actually fit into the space. So all I've done is put a drop in, and then I'm just going to spread it out so that it fills it. I apologise for my head. So I'm just going to make it fill each gap, and then I can add a little bit more resin once it's touching all the sides. Again, resin will go where you tell it. It doesn't tend to wander off on its own unless there's an unlevel surface or you've put too much resin on immediately. Usually you can control where it goes by where you direct it to. So again, now that I've filled this up, I'm just adding a little more resin into each so that it will fit ill to the edges. And then I started on the very fine moons, which were fiddly, shall we say. And I did have to, you can see here I'm trying to do it using my blue silicone tool, but it was not reaching up to the points very well. So I did end up switching to a very thin metal tool. So I get these sets of 3, and you get a sort of like a point, like a toothpick. You get a little spoon, and you get this flat paddle shape, and I'm using the flat paddle shape. I'll link the tools down below for you so you can see. And here I'm just able to spread that out into those points a bit easier. So as you can see at the top, I can really push that resin round now to meet those points. And then I just did the same thing with the edges and just slowly filled them up. And in a couple of places there was a little extra resin, and so in a second I just go back through and tidy it all up. It was quite an easy process really, and actually quite relaxing because you were focusing on the details so much. I did really enjoy making this just because as you can see there, I had a little bit of an overspill, but that's fine, we can fix that. That's the joyful thing about resin, is you can fix it if it does go wrong. So I'm just going to add some more to the ones that need it, and then go back to fixing the overspills. And literally all I did was I waited for that resin to kind of settle in the dip, and then I just pushed over any sort of drops that had fallen outside of a moon. I basically just pushed it into that gap so that it covered it, and it meant that it wasn't going to change the shape of it. So literally just moving that over it and pushing the resin into the mould, then giving it a wipe. That was all I did, and it cleaned up really nicely. So you can see how the moons just look suddenly a bit more smooth, because all I did was push them in or remove any excess resin. Nice easy process. Then we're going to leave these to dry for, I would say, at least 6 hours, because you don't want to pour the next resin on top of it and have it push the white out. So again using Resin opaque pigments, I did a black, I did this gorgeous purple, and these are, I mean, you literally need such a small amount. You can see I took it off the lid and wiped some off because you only need a small amount. And then this yellow. So I did quite a large bit of the black and then a very small amount of the purple and the yellow. I'm going to mix those up, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some of the yellow and some of the purple into that black. Just going to swoosh it around like that, give it possibly one mix, not even a mix, just kind of move it around, and that will allow the colours to swirl without mixing. So there you can see you get some of that yellow and purple. Then when we're halfway down the cup, add some more, and again pour it in, and you get this nice swirl of colours. Because you're not mixing them together completely, they don't mix as one.
Okie dokie, we are back to demold our incense holder stick. Not 100% sure, it's actually called. So we did the mix of the purple, the yellow and the black as a kind of, I'm hoping for like a galaxy-esque feel, because we've got the moons on. So if we just pop this carefully off all of our moons. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, I adore this. It's beautiful. Look at the moons. And you can see the colours on the back there. You can see a few of them on the front. Oh, it is lovely. I adore this. This is beautiful. Yay! I'm so excited. So that's the moon one, which is the centre one. I had to do that first. So we have this plain one, and we have one with stars in. And I think I'm going to have to make those now. And what do you think? Oh, I love it. Oh, I absolutely love it. And the moons are raised because they were embossed, debossed on the thing. So they are, oh yes, winning. I love this. Right. Thank you very much for spending time with me today, guys. Keep crafting, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.